Ooh-wee. Wow. Welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I am Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Yeah, today's episode is a pre-fight show for UFC on Fox Sports 1, 3, Glover Teixeira versus Ryan Bader. But before we get to that, again, I just want to congratulate the UFC lightweight champion of the world. Our new UFC lightweight champion of the world. Whew, good luck in your next matches. Hope you have some good title defenses. Good luck, you're a good guy. For those of you that are brain dead, this guy, his name is Anthony Pettis. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Okay, now let's get to the main card and my pre-fight rundown and my pre-fight predictions for the main card. So in the main event, we got a light heavyweight bout with Glover Teixeira and Ryan Bader. I'll make it quick. Glover Teixeira wins by knockout in the first or second round because he has killer boxing skills. He has way better Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills than Ryan Bader. Ryan Bader, his main thing is going to be his wrestling, but his wrestling will get tossed out the window because even if he takes Glover down, Glover's going to go for submissions left and right, and Ryan Bader will be okay defending, but he'll probably want to get out of it at some point, and he'll go back to standing, and thus a knockout for Glover Teixeira. So, yeah, Ryan Bader is a great fighter. I'm a big fan of him, but I got to go Glover Teixeira also because this fight's in Brazil. Okay, then on the co-main event we have Yushin Okami versus Jacare Ronaldo Souza. I gotta go with Ronaldo Souza here, probably by decision or submission in the second round. Either unanimous decision or submission in the second round, because Ronaldo Souza and Okami both have black belts in judo, but Souza also has a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he's known for really good submissions. And yeah, I could imagine Souza getting a finish more than anything else. But Okami's tough. You know, he can hang in there. He's trained with Chael Sonnen, and he's pretty tough. Okay, then in the flyweight division, we got Joseph Benavidez versus Husier Formiga. Okay, now Husier Formiga is no joke. He trains at Novo União with Jose Aldo and the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Renan Barão, the UFC interim bantamweight champion of the world. Husier, depending on what ranking you look at, is ranked number 4. Benavidez is ranked, I believe, number 1 last time I checked in the rankings. I gotta go with Benavidez on this because he's not going to crack under the pressure fighting in Brazil, being a fellow Texan of mine, fighting in Brazil. He's fought for a title in the co-main event of a major pay-per-view, fought a good fight against Demetrius Johnson, lost that decision, unfortunately. And Joseph Benavidez has good submission defense, great wrestling, quick hands, and he uses a southpaw stance. And I think all that mixed up well, which Joseph knows how to do, well, will throw off Husier. And I can picture this being a decision win for Joseph. I don't see a finish here, but I could picture Husier getting scared of the hands at some point, or just backing off and being less aggressive towards Joseph somewhere in the mix of the fight, and Joseph just simply landing more. Maybe not going for the takedowns, but winning on the stand-up, winning points per round. That's a decision win for Joseph. Then in the lightweight division, we got Francisco Trinaldo versus Piotr Hallman. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Piotr Hallman, he's from Poland. He's, I believe, a newcomer to the UFC. Francisco Trinaldo, yeah, he last beat Mike Rio by choke in round 1. But Piotr, he has great jiu-jitsu, great wrestling, He's just really talented overall, and I think this is going to be one of those fights where Hallman may probably pull it off. But don't count out Francisco. This one's a toss-up. This one's hard to say. But I guess I'd go with Hallman by decision, unanimous. Just he mixes it up and he wants this to make a statement in the UFC. Then we got Rafael Natal versus my boy Tor Strongen. And the thing about this fight, I want to say Thor is going to win so bad. I hope Thor wins this fight so bad. Oh man. Oh, but I got to put my ego in check and go with Rafael Natal winning this fight. I'll be sad. I'll be depressed. I think I'll have to go to the store and buy some Kleenex. Actually, you know what? I got some Kleenex in the bathroom. I'm good. None of you guys, you don't have to send me Kleenex. I'm good. But yeah, hopefully Thor will be back, bigger, better, stronger in the UFC after this. Yeah, Rafael Natal, he's just fought the tougher competition. He has home field advantage. He has a black belt in BJJ, and he's beat. Yeah, he's been in the spotlight, beat the big names. Tor, he didn't look all that impressive on the Ultimate Fighter season 17. Thus, I hate to admit it too, but yeah, Rafael, he wins probably by knockout or decision. Then to kick off the main card, we got Marcos Vinicius versus Bagatinov, Ali Bagatinov. Yeah, I gotta go with Ali on this fight because his killer Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills and his Sambo wrestling. Yeah, Marcos Vinicius, he's not a bad fighter. He's been so-so in the UFC. But yeah, Ali, I think he's just gonna dominate it and make a statement. And a correction on this rundown to the main card. I think Francisco Trinaldo will win over Hallman. Yeah, I think Francisco Trinaldo, he's talented, and yeah, so I got to go with Francisco Trinaldo on the other fight, but yeah, I got to go with Ali on this one, on the flyweight division. Yeah, so there you have it. Francisco Trinaldo, I think, will beat Hallman, and Marcos Vinicius loses to Ali. And then you heard what I had to say about the rest of the card. So stay tuned the next day or so for the post-fight episode of this main card. See how right or wrong I was. The last one I was 3-2 on who I thought would win. The last one before that I was 3-3. So overall I have a winning record, I guess. And so until then, see ya.